Good morning everyone, how are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing good. Welcome back to my channel. If you're joining me for the first time here, please subscribe to the channel, put on your notification bell, share my post, and as well, comment where you're watching from. Thank you very much. So I have a few things to say about this insecurity going on in Nigeria. It's obvious that Nigeria has been surrounded by bandits. There's no two ways about it. Nigeria has been surrounded by Fulani herdsmen, by Boko Haram, by ISWAP, by ISIS, by all these Fulani terrorist jihadists. Nigeria has been surrounded. And now my piece of advice to the Eastern governors: listen. There are ways to curb this insecurity in the southeastern part of Nigeria. We know that we have internal problem already, but we cannot let external problem to come and meet us in our house, in our homes. Now, first of all, let's try to protect the eastern borders. All the states in the eastern part of Nigeria, all the states, their borders should be protected. That is the only way to curb this insecurity. The borders should be protected. Abia State borders should be protected. Abia State have boundary with Enugu State, and you already know that Enugu is already infiltrated by these terrorists. Abia State should be protected. All the borders should be protected. The same applicable to Imo State. I already know that they've already penetrated into Imo State as well, because a few days ago we saw their motorcycle in numbers, driving, and one guy came out to confess and said what transpired between him and them while he was making a video. So three of them came down from the motorbike and started beating him up. And I was wondering, where did these people get the guts from? Where did they get the infantry to come to the southeast? It's something that have never happened before. I've never seen an Hausa man come to southeast to have mouth, talk less of to come down from motorbike and start beating a citizen of the eastern part of Nigeria. This is what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been saying, and this guy knows very well that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu saw these things ahead before now, and he has been clamoring and been shouting on top of his voice, but they took it for granted. Today is all playing out right now. The whole Nigeria has been surrounded by Fulani jihadists. It's obvious. There is no two ways about it. And how can we end this once and for all? Is by protecting our borders, not letting any northern to enter eastern part of Nigeria at this point in time. Not letting is already, we understand the fact that the constitution said that every Nigerian have the right to travel across every Nigerian state, but at this point in time, security measures should be put in place. Security measures should be put in place, and everybody stay in your state. In fact, I was expecting the federal government to declare state of emergency at this point in time, because Nigeria have been dominated already by terrorists. And these guys are not Nigerians. Most of these guys are not Nigerians. These are external powers that are coming into Nigeria, external forces that are coming into Nigeria. For these guys, most of them from Chad, from Niger, most of them are from all these nearby sub-Saharan Africans. They've been bought by this Afghanistanis, bought by this jihadist group, bought by this Osama bin Laden's group, and they've come to Africa to destroy Africa. That's their target. Their plan is to come and dominate Africa, just like exactly what happened in Afghanistan. Taliban's ruling over Afghanistan. That is what they want to do in Nigeria, and they know very well that when they capture Nigeria, it's done. It's done for Africa. Once they capture Nigeria, what the first thing they will do is to be taking the resources to sponsor the whole war. I mean, this their camp in the Afghanistan, and this thing will be escalating to other continents. I'm telling you the gospel truth. We are in a very serious problem. We are in a very, very serious problem, and the only way for this, I keep wondering why we get up to this extent, because I wouldn't be surprised that these guys have already conquered Imo State. It's obvious. Imo State is sitting on a timing bomb right now as we speak. Imo State is sitting on a time bomb, because first of all, you already know who is the governor of Imo State. Governor of Imo State is a puppet to the north, so don't expect anything positive to come from him. He will protect them, he will sponsor them, he will encourage them to do whatever they want to do. But the worst part of it is that after these people committing these heinous crimes, at the end of the day, they will go scot-free. This is even most sad part of it. They will do all these things: kidnap, kill, maim, rape, and all the rest. At the end of the day, they will go scot-free. There will be no prosecution that we made. There will be no arrest that we made. Just like what happened in Yewata. Few months ago, I think it was in June or July, right? Over 200 Nigerians were killed. After killing, till today, there's no arrest. There's no prosecution. They all went scot-free. This is the problem that we have in Nigeria. Nigerian government does not even value the lives of the citizens of Nigeria. So if you know that you don't have the capacity to end this insurgency, I saw this ISWAP and Boko Haram members fighting on Lake Chad, that basin, that Lake Chad Sea, Lake Chad, the boundary between Nigeria and Niger Republic. I saw them on top of the river, and I was wondering, does it mean that Nigeria does not have air force to clear these people once and for all? You are seeing them from the air, you just drop bomb on them. I mean, like, I don't know what to say, but to be honestly speaking, I'm just worried because I still have my family, my relatives, and my mom in that country, because I don't want anything to happen to them. But I can tell you for free that we've been dominated by terrorists in Nigeria. It's only the grace of God that will save Nigeria at this point in time. And it's not something that we just sit back and be waiting for God's intervention. This is not something prayer can do. This is not something praying and fasting can do. This is not something praying can do. This is something government should stand up right now. Just make that command. That is why Tinubu is the commander-in-chief of the armed forces. Make that command. If you feel like the chief of army staff is not doing enough, if you feel like the defense staff, the minister of defense is not doing enough, as the chief of as the commander-in-chief of the armed forces, you have the right to give order, and your order is supreme. Tell them to clear. Go to the north, go to Maiduguri, go to Kano, go to Katsina, go to Kaduna, go there and clear everything terrorist. And I believe and I trust our military men. They have the capacity to end this insurgency once and for all, but they are scared. I don't know, they are pampering them, or does it mean that government have hand in it, or does government have any benefit from this insecurity? Is a question that will need answer. It's a million questions that need answer. Honestly, we have been surrounded by terrorists. We have been surrounded by Fulani jihadists. We have been surrounded by ISIS. We have been surrounded by ISWAP. We have been surrounded by Boko Haram. We have been surrounded, and our lives are in danger. We are sitting on a time bomb. Right now, marketplaces are not safe. Schools are not safe. Hospitals are not safe. Churches are not safe. Even including mosques are not safe. So where is safe? Even our homes are not safe. The bush is not safe. The forests are not safe. So where is safe in Nigeria right now as we speak? It's crazy. The only place that is safe in Nigeria right now is Aso Rock. That's the only place that is safe now. Aso Rock, government houses. It's crazy. To be honestly speaking, thank you very much, and see you guys in the next one.